Little bit foggy out this morning. 29 degrees. I think it's supposed to get warmer today, possibly up in the 40s or so. I'm fighting off a bit of a cold if you haven't noticed. Don't feel the greatest, but gonna try to get some things done today. Different than yesterday. It is 38 degrees and I'm gonna head down to the shop and get the heater started. Little wet, crappy mess, that's for sure, but at least it's getting warmer. Temperature in the shop this morning is about 38 or so, pushing 40 degrees. And let's get this heater fired up. I'm not sure if I have any fuel in this heater. Not very much. So I'm gonna have to put some fuel in that before I fire it up. So I got the heater all filled up. Managed to spill a little. That'll be fine. And I don't have any extension cords over here. I brought them down yesterday and didn't really put them back where they go. I always use this yellow one over there, and probably all tangled up. It's alive! So I'm gonna let the heater warm it up down here a little bit, then I'm gonna get busy. Holy moly. Went up to the house, let it warm up down here a little bit, and it warmed up down here a little. Right now we're at about 75 degrees in here. It actually feels almost too warm. It's fine. So I managed to get a roll of shrink wrap yesterday, and I am going to attempt to shrink wrap these boards so I can ship them off. However, I just walked down here from the house and the shrink wrap's up at the house. So I have to go back up and get that. So I got my roll of shrink wrap here. The one problem I see that I might have is they're moderately heavy, not terribly heavy, and holding them in place to wrap the shrink wrap around them might be kind of hard for one person to do. So I may have to wait until I get an assistant to help me do that, but I'm gonna see if I can figure something out. Cleaned off my bench a little bit, used the old vacuum to do that. Floor is starting to show some moisture on it from heating it up so much in here, I guess, and the floor being cold. May have to just leave the heater on for a while and maybe turn a fan or two on in here, see if we can dry it out, or just leave it and let it do what it wants to do. I am going to see what I can do as far as shrink wrapping those things. One thing I want to mention before I get started, because I keep forgetting to mention this in videos, is the license plate wall. If you have a license plate that you would like to send to the Fox shop, the address is in the description below. Or anything else that you would like to see. I still haven't got my cork board. I've been looking, just haven't done it, which I've mentioned before. I think I'm gonna put it all along the bottom here, and that's where I can hang things that people have sent me as far as letters and pictures and things like that. I have a stack of letters and pictures, and right now it's just in a stack, and I'd like to get them hung up. Well, I had to be a little creative. I got a tire. This is actually the spare tire off of my green truck, or what used to be on my green truck. Putting some weight on these so I can wrap them. Just got done putting something around these two bolts that were sticking out here, and I think that will widen them up enough to where they won't puncture through the shrink wrap. This one did. This one I got several layers of shrink wrap on, and I don't think it's going to puncture through it. So I am going to continue wrapping these up, and hopefully it's not a waste of time. It's a little time consuming doing this by yourself, but I'm sure I can get it done And I don't think I'll get to the post office today, but maybe tomorrow I can see about shipping these out. Look at this, the sun is out. It's 47 degrees out right now. What a change from yesterday. So I got these steps all wrapped up. You can see I used a good amount of that shrink wrap roll, but quite a bit left. And I'm probably going to do a little bit more down here on the ends. This end down here I put cardboard around this end and then shrink wrapped it. I'm also going to tape up these ends, make sure this shrink wrap down here doesn't start coming undone and stuff. So I'm going to tape the ends all up, and I think it'll be good to go. I'm going to take it to the post office in the morning, make sure they can ship it that way, get back with the guy, settle on the shipping price and everything, and hopefully get them out of here. I also think I'm going to pull that down into the shop tomorrow and see if I can get that exhaust leak fixed on it. So don't forget about the license plate wall. Also, Jimmy, I tested out your headphones a little bit ago. I had an alert that new video from Ghostma came across, and so I watched that real quick, and I used your headphones to do it while my heater was on. Those things worked pretty damn good. So that's it for today. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.